Hi guys, how are you? My name is Lisa. I am the Self-Mastery Princess, and on this channel we discuss the art of self-mastery, because when you master yourself, you master the world. And today we're going to be talking about a very intriguing topic, so let's jump right on into it. We're going to be talking about 3 ways to stop discounting yourself. You asked me, Lisa, what do you mean by discounting myself? Making your light small, talking negative to yourself, not charging your full value. This is something that is so important on the journey to self-mastery and really learning and understanding yourself. And I feel like this is something that we do subconsciously. We don't realize that we're doing it, and it's such a huge self-sabotage to your journey in personal development. I'll give you guys a little story about myself. Growing up, I've always been a person full of life, full of energy. I've always been somebody who shined very brightly, but over the years, I would encounter people telling me I'm too much, or my energy is too big, or I'm doing too much, or I'm too over the top, and that did have a negative effect on me. So I started to be small. I started to not let my light shine. I started to dress differently because I didn't want to offend people or bring too much attention to myself. And I can tell you guys that was probably one of the worst decisions that I made, and I really had to do inner work around that, because I had to realize that it's not my responsibility how other people feel about me. I need to shine. I need to do the things that make me happy, and I need to live my best life. And I think so many times we joke about ourselves, or we say little things about ourselves that are not positive, that are not uplifting, that are not pushing us in the right direction, and then we wonder why we're staying stagnant. And on my journey, I really realized, like, wow, like, you really changed. Like, I started being more quiet. I started, dressing differently. I didn't take certain opportunities because in my mind, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to offend people. But I was discounting myself. I wasn't living to my full potential, to my full capacity. And that's why I want to make this video for you guys who are watching this, to understand that you should not discount yourself for anybody. You should not stop doing what you're doing to make anybody around you feel comfortable. If those people around you do not like how shiny you are, or how big your personality you are, or how talented you are, you need to go and find some different people. And that's what I didn't know. I was stuck in a circle where I was around people who they didn't necessarily appreciate my gifts, my talents, and everything I was doing. They thought it was a slight, or they thought I was bragging, when no, I'm just living my life. I'm just trying to be better. I'm just trying to live up to my potential and reach my capacity. So if you feel like this is something that you go through, you need to really find new people to hang around who are ahead of you, and people who are like-minded, who will appreciate you. Because you discounting yourself, you're selling yourself short, and that is not what you want to do on this life and on your journey to self-mastery. You want to be the kind of person that owns your gifts, owns your talents, owns your strengths, and use that to take you to the next level. So I believe that discounting yourself can look like a lot of different things. It could look like, let's say you're a great singer, and you're a wonderful singer, and somebody says, wow, you have an amazing voice, and you're like, oh no, I'm just okay. Stop that. Learn how to accept compliments. Learn how to let your gift thrive. If you're somebody that's a great dancer, you're a great singer, you're a great entrepreneur, you have skills, learn how to, when people come and recognize you for that, don't just say, oh no, this is no big deal, or anybody can do it. Look them in their eye and say, you know what, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, and it feels really good to be recognized for my hard work and my efforts. That was another thing I used to do. When people would give me compliments, I would always try to make it seem like it's no big deal and not fully receive those things. And now it's like, no, if you're inspiring somebody, be able to receive that compliment and say, you know what, thank you for recognizing that. I really appreciate appreciate it. Don't make yourself small. Another way is like negative talk. You're about to do a big performance, or you have a big meeting, and in your mind, you're negative. You start to listen to that negative thought within yourself, like, oh, who do you think you are? Why do you feel like you're going to break this generational curse? Why do you feel like you're going to start this company? Why do you feel like you could do YouTube? You need to change that negative thought, and you need to replace that with positive thought, and you need to say, if who else but me? If God be for me, who be against me? You need to speak positively to yourself when you hear those negative voices coming up. You need to be very disciplined and detailed about that. This is how you're going to stop discounting yourself and stop selling yourself short. This is a process I use to this day. When I'm feeling nervous about something, I say, nope, Lisa, you can do it. You were made for this. You were made to impact, to influence, to take dominion over this world. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're not supposed to be here. I don't care how many accolades other people have. You are here, and you have your special light about you. So you need to learn how to change that negative talk into positive talk. Also, another thing that discounting yourself can do, it can make you not charge your full value. If you're selling a course or a product, and you know the value that you're putting into that product, and you have set your price, do not start to discount yourself and say, oh no, this is too much money, or people won't pay for it. Wrong. If you believe in your product, other people are going to believe in your product. But so many times we want other people to believe in us before we believe in us, and that's not how it works. You got to show up for you. You got to know what I'm putting out. This is valuable. I'm helping people. This is going to really benefit somebody's life. And you have to stand on that price that you charge. If you're an influencer and your page is growing and you have a product that you're selling, you need to stand behind that. So many times I see a lot of people, they have a product or they're doing something and they expect other people to be behind their product more than them. No, even if your friends and your family aren't supporting you, you support you. You show up for you every single day, and you charge your price and you stick to it. And if people can't pay for it, just continue to market. The right people will come and they will pay for your product. Don't discount your product to try to, attract a different type of audience. If you set that price, own it and know that that is what it is, and that your value is a non-negotiable. How do you combat discounting yourself? The way you can combat discounting yourself, I want you to get a piece of paper and write 5 things that you are proud of yourself. 5 proud moments about yourself, whether that's graduating, losing weight, getting a new job, starting a business, being a community leader, being the best dancer, whatever those accomplishments are. Right now, go find a piece of paper and write down those things that you are proud of yourself that you have done. And I want you to write those things down, and I want you to read them to yourself, and I want you to take a self-appreciation moment. The second solution is going to be own your desires. That is the best way you stop discounting yourself. If you know you are here to take up space, to live an abundant, fulfilled, joyful, enthusiastic, blissful life, own that. Don't let anybody talk you out of that. If I let people talk me out of things, I wouldn't be here in front of you guys to this day. All my life, people have called me delusional, crazy, until I'm not, until I do the thing, until I succeed. So I don't even let those things faze me anymore. So I think the way you can combat to stop discounting yourself is to own your personal power, and don't let what other people have to say about what it is that you want to do affect you. In fact, when you hear them calling you crazy, when you hear them saying that it can't happen, congratulations. That means what you're about to do is actually about to come through. Whenever I'm about to do something and people find out I'm doing it, they laugh at me, they say I'm crazy, they say, how can I do it? And then they watch how I alchemize that and I'm doing it, and then they come and ask me how I did it. I've just accepted that as a part of the process. So own your desires. If it is placed on your heart, that means that you should have it. Period. I don't care if you don't have any examples. I don't care if you haven't seen anybody. You are meant to have that thing. So you need to just stop discounting yourself in the process. You are more than powerful. You are more than worth it. You can do so much. The level of capacity that you have, you don't even realize it. Studies say that we don't even use 10% of our brain power in a lifetime. We don't even tap into 10%. So all of this, you can't do it. You don't know how. It's all shit. It's malarkey. You can definitely do it. You can definitely tap in. Stop playing it small. Stop playing it safe. Own your value. Own your worth, and go out there and live your best life. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Bye.